It's me, Austin, and we're not doing anything Fortnite related because Fortnite's in the dumps right now. I'm kind of done with Fortnite. I know I said I was done with Fortnite, but I can never resist making a Fortnite video. So here we are. We're going with a different style. I think this is kind of the direction I want to take things on the channel, more of a commentary based off of Fortnite direction. There's a mosquito on my monitor. And for the first video to do a commentary about, I want to talk about Fortnite OG. Now, I've only made one video in relation to Fortnite OG, and that was when Season 1 first came out. And my opinions on the mode are that it's not good right now. It's in a really rough spot, and I think it could be better. So that's what this video is for. It's for me to rant about my personal feelings on how OG can be fixed and be better taken care of by developers or whatever. And with Fortnite OG Season 4 coming up soon, that's what I thought I would do. Fortnite OG has been rocky since its launch, with Season 1's release looking extremely strong. Like, no bots, no skill-based matchmaking, events coming back.
Who takes on some of those popular outfits? You can see we have one of them here. No bots in OG Fortnite. Massive W. Favorite POIs are back. Pleasant Park, Loot Lake, Greasy Grove, Tomato Town, Retail Row, Salty Springs. Look out for your favorite Season 1 items in the loot pool and experience some of your favorite live in-game events all over again.
This is going to be amazing. This is going to be the coolest thing that Fortnite has done. This has potential to rival the OG mode that came out in 2023. Then skill-based matchmaking came out. And then bots. And more bots. And even more bots. And then sprinkle a little more bots in there. Season 1 and 2 felt very much the same. Apart from the new POIs like Tilted, Shifty, and more, it was just the same, and Season 3 was no different. We were given Lucky Landing, and I'm sure apart from Booga, no one really cares for that POI.
I fucking
love Lucky Landing.
Bro, what? Oh my god.
Lucky Landing is my favorite location ever.
Bro, this game is so... Oh my god.
I can't believe they removed it with the launch of Chapter 2.
The first 3 seasons feel the same. The map feels the exact same from season to season, and the weapons are not very different from season to season, apart from the pump rarity changes, the guided missile, hand cannon, and the hunting rifle. There are no significant changes. Season 4 is where that starts to slightly change, with Dusty getting hit by the meteor, Tilted getting slightly affected, risky reels being added alongside the superhero and villain bases. And I think the reason why OG has such a low player base is because the first 4 seasons about feel the exact same, and there's nothing interesting going on. And OG players, that's the demographic for this mode, have already played through this. So they play for the first week or so, get that dopamine, they're like, oh my god, we're back. We're back on the OG map, the OG season, I love this so much. And then either drop it, get on another game, or go back to Chapter 6. And for new players, this mode is very basic, very lackluster compared to newer Fortnite, so they're not as intrigued to what OG has in store compared to Chapter 6 or 7 or whatever. Same goes for Reload. Reload is a much more exciting and exhilarating mode compared to OG. So I think to be more exciting and bring in new players and keep a steady player base, OG needs to do a new storyline. Fortnite should really do an alternate storyline to OG, something fresh, something new for returning and newer players. This would be great for them to do an alternate storyline, and since it has to compete with Chapter 6 for players, that would be awesome to do. Day 1 of Chapter 6 Season 3 and OG Season 4 both have brand new content. Players can flip-flop between the modes, and they have something new to experience in both modes. Something unique, something exciting for OG players as well. These OG players can experience something new on the old map that they're so familiar with. And it gives the potential for newer players, people that started after Chapter 1, to stick with the mode and continue playing it, and even buy the OG pass. Bots. Bots are an issue you cannot avoid when speaking on OG, or Fortnite in general. Fortnite has an insane inflation of bots. I mean, the minimum number of real players in OG was reduced to 8. 8 players, 92 bots. Simple fix, in my opinion. remove OG ranked, and hot take OG zero build. That is why OG is not getting players. Ranked and zero build version of every mode. Like for example, why did we need a getaway ranked and getaway zero build? Regular battle royale should be the only mode that has a ranked and zero build. That might be one of my more hot takes in this video, but let me know how you feel in the comments. And keep it civil. I want a genuine discussion between people in the comments. The crowd that wants bots are a very small group of people. They're a minority, yet they're a very loud minority. And Epic tends to entertain that group of people, and in the nicest way possible. These people are not very good at the game and can't understand the concept of a battle royale. I mean, a battle royale is a 100 player versus player experience. It is not a 100 player versus environment. It is not a 100 player versus environment experience. It is a 100 player versus player, and people that want bots are not good at the game. I mean that respectfully. They're not good, and they need to be babied and catered towards, and it's ruining the experience for everybody else. Like I said before, OG was meant to have no bots, yet the newer gen of players were complaining that it was hard and there were no bots or whatever. Yet that's all word of mouth, what I just said. I don't know how true that is, but apparently that's why we got bots, is because that minority was complaining how OG was difficult, didn't have any bots, blah blah blah. I don't understand why Epic caters to that group of people. I guess to retain player time and get people to spend the money, because look at me, I'm getting bots. Wow, look, I'm getting kills. I'm gonna spend $10 on a Fortnite shoe. Bots take away from the battle royale experience. You spend all game fighting AI that can hardly even build a wall, and it's not even rewarding. It's a mind-numbing, boring way to play the game, and when you do come across a real player, you don't expect it and just usually end up dying, or the other person just runs. That chud is not an AI because he's freaking sniping me. That is an AI though. This is my kill, and I earned it. Nice. Oh, you're cracked. Oh, you're just like Clicks, dude. You're just like Clicks. There's someone gliding in on me. Are you fucking serious? He's in the... is he in the tree? What is this? What is the game plan here? And then he... what the fuck? Did he even take any fall damage? Oh, and then he's flying away. Really? Really? OG having no bots and limited SBMM at launch is what made it different and fun. Getting a win actually felt rewarding and deserving. Had your heart racing, hands shaking. With bots, you don't get that anymore, which makes people not want to play the mode, and Epic has not listened to any complaints in regards of OG.
When it comes to OG and community feedback, Fortnite does not listen, especially when it comes to things like bots and loot pool management. They tend to do the exact opposite. So just when 50v50 got added and there was no bots in the mode, the community loved it. They were so happy. So what do you think Fortnite did? Of course they added bots into the mode. Fortnite has this problem of catering to the very small minority that wants bots in the mode and neglecting the other, like 95% of the player base. Bots do nothing good for OG. On top of just making kills and fights unsatisfying, they make the pacing of the game horrible. And I think it's also not helped by features like the new storm circles getting added, which is resulting in storm circles covering up to 5 POIs having only 4 players in them. That is really bad, and it's not helped by things like mobility being completely absent, which in my opinion is one of the things that made the actual OG season so good. And they also neglect other features like people's criticisms for the loot pool, pacing of the game, even small things like grass, which does seem small in the grand scheme of things, but because it's such a minute detail and it's so easy to fix that they don't even do that, it does kind of set a bad precedent. And I think it's really important for Fortnite to be listening to the community and tweaking things, especially in these earlier seasons, because these are vital for getting the mode on their feet and they're failing miserably.
I'm dedicating a segment to this issue alone, and that is the grass in OG. The grass in OG has been a heavy talking point when it comes to discourse about OG, especially on Twitter, and I don't think it's that big of an issue. I mean, we have bigger issues to worry about when it comes to the game. It would be nice to get the OG grass back to make the mode feel more authentic to the original product. It does appear that the grass is getting fixed with the release of Season 4 based on a little video they posted for the new football emote that they filmed in the OG mode, so that's always exciting. Another non-issue is OG passes. I think the first 2 OG passes were really strong, and then Season 3 just fell off so hard. Like, I don't think I've seen a soul wear any of these cosmetics apart from when the season first came out. As I was recording this segment for the OG pass, the Season 4 OG pass got leaked, and it's 1,000 times better than Season 3. And again, is a good sign. So my takeaway before this got leaked was make the OG passes more worth your money. Basically, make the OG pass more worth your money so people will use these cosmetics and want to play OG. Use these cosmetics in OG, the mode that they quote unquote belong in, and will want to grind OG for the OG pass. Even though the XP is universal now, it gives more incentive. The UI and graphics. Now, I'm someone who loves the old UI and would love to see it return for OG, but I highly doubt that will ever happen unless we're struck with pure luck. I, along with so many people, so much prefer the old UI with the health bar in the middle, the old damage numbers which are in the game right now, and the old map layout. With this mode's main demographic being OG players, I don't think it would hurt to see these things return, and I honestly think it would boost player count ever so slightly. I think old graphics, despite preferring them, are not returning, and I think the new graphics are beautiful and should honestly stay. I think it looks fine. I don't see the issue with the newer graphics and the newer lighting in OG. Apart from performance mode and maybe consoles, it might look a little dull and just not good. I don't mind it. I don't pay too much attention to that. I'm more of a gameplay person. Final thoughts. Basically, this video was fix bots, make the mode more interesting, listen to the community. That's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you, Ben, for collaborating and speaking your mind in this video. Make sure to go check him out. Link in the description. I hope all of you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in Season 3. Adios.